guest, Aaron Tanner, right here, right now. How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good, man. Thank you so much for being on the show. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all for having me.
So, before I go any further, how's everything holding along with you? How you feeling with this times that we're in with this pandemic? How you coming along?
We doing good. We ain't ain't got sick. I think my mom and daddy had the COVID back. I don't know, in July or something like that. But they just kind of felt bad for a couple of weeks and got over it.
That's good. At least they feeling better and everything. And just a reminder that this virus is still out there, so people just have to be really careful, for sure. Especially if you're elderly, um, in that at-risk category per se.
Yes, sir.
So I've heard of you through Nashville Entertainment Weekly, um, and I've played one of your songs earlier, the Hallways song I played. Um,
Yes, sir.
I definitely enjoy that record. That is
Thank
a
you, sir. Appreciate it.
very terrific record. Um, how did you get started into music, man? How did it start off for you?
Well, I grew up with a musical family. My mom and daddy are multi instrumentalists and singers and all, and daddy's a pastor, and they always sung and played in church. So I, at really young age, started to sing in church and all, and just kind of come up through that. And about about 12, I started playing guitar, and then started writing songs around, I don't know, probably around 14 or something. So, and then kind of kept developing.
So, you are originally from Georgia. If
Yes, sir.
where in Georgia are you from?
I'm originally from a place called Denton. I was born in Douglas, raised in a place called Denton, and it's kind of hard to tell people where it's at because it's not close to anything. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's way down in South Georgia. Um, Probably, I don't know, 2 hours north of Valdosta. If maybe you know where that is. I don't know.
Okay, I have
But
um a majority of my family is from Georgia. We from Augusta, Georgia.
okay,
So we like the opposite of your family. We northern Georgia.
yeah,
My
yes, sir.
mom and my dad born and raised in Augusta, Georgia, and
Yes, sir.
aunts,
Y-
nieces,
Yeah, it's about probably
nephews.
3 or 4 hours northeast of Denton.
Yeah. So I'm talking mom, dad, aunts, nieces, nephews, cousins. They all there. It was a
Yeah.
vacation thing for sure. Um. So let's talk about this song, Always of My Mind. That's your latest song, which is
Yes, sir.
available on all digital music platforms. Go stream it,
That's
go
right.
purchase it, go support it. Um, what was it like recording that song, and what's it all about?
I wrote it. Let's see, about a year ago. Wrote it on my 30th birthday. Wrote it that night. I guess I thought I was old when I turned 30, but I just got thinking about what all I've been through, where God brought me from, and everything, and sat down and wrote the song. And the song's actually originally about 6 minutes long. It had two or three more verses to it, but we had to cut it down, for radio play. And we had a good time recording it. We got um, Jamie Lennon, which is Georgette Jones, which is the daughter of George Jones and Tammy Wynette. Her husband is playing the steel on there, and then Sean Bailey, who plays the fiddle for Josh Turner and Easton Corbin, he's playing the fiddle on there as well, and they did an excellent job. and I think it came together real nice. And then we actually made a music video for it as well, that you can find on YouTube and on Facebook. And it was produced. I'm sorry, directed by Mill Cannon, and he's I don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he's a Grammy Award winning director from out of Atlanta, and he actually has worked with Carrie Underwood and Usher and I think Whitney Houston, and the list goes on. But that video turned out really well, and that we had a lot of fun making it.
Definitely was a lot of fun, good times with that record. Always on my mind. It's the name of the song for Aaron Tanner. Go check out the music video on YouTube and on Facebook. And the song itself is available on all digital music platforms. Please, especially with this pandemic, support these artists. Buy their music. Now, streaming is cool. Playing it on YouTube is cool too. But buying it be so much better. You would do great service by buying the music. Just saying. Just putting it out there. So, Aaron, as we talked about earlier, Nashville Entertainment Weekly, you have allied with them. They are a promoting machine. They definitely fully invested in their artists, for sure. How did you end up joining forces with them as far as promoting your music and them just giving you an opportunities and stuff?
Yeah. Well, actually, my manager, Terry Richardson, he knew Miss Jill and Mr. TJ. He's known them for a few years, and after he started managing me back in, I don't know, August, something like that, they took notice of me and everything, and we started talking back into, and so we wound up going with them as, I guess you'd call them like a PR firm, I guess. I don't know exactly what you would call them, but yeah, they're keeping me pretty busy with interviews and things. And they got me I had a show at Belcourt Taps in Nashville back, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago. They helped me get in there. So yeah, they've been keeping me busy.
They really care about the artists. Like I'll be on Facebook every day and scrolling down Nashville Entertainment Weekly. They got posters for everything. For interviews, for songs being played on stations, wherever you want, they got you. So
yes, sir.
Shout out to Jill and TJ and to all the artists that's on there. Awesome people. Appreciate them, for having all their artists on this particular program. And I feel like I've interviewed everyone from them. You were the latest artist. So it helps. It really helps, for sure.
Yeah.
So as we get into 2021, you already got music out right now as we speak. What does Aaron Tanner have in store for next year? Are we going to get an album, an EP, maybe some shows along the way? What's next for Aaron Tanner as we approach 2021?
Well, I actually have a EP, I think it's five songs, 5 or 6 song EP that should be coming out. I'm hoping we get it released before Christmas. We're in the final editing stages. I'm waiting on my producer to finish, put the polishing touches on it, and then we'll have that out on streaming and download and all that stuff. But we'll also be making physical copies, CDs of it as well. So I'm really excited about that. And then after the first of the year, it just kind of depends on what this coronavirus thing is going to do. My manager's been trying to set me up some shows after the first year, probably around February. And I don't know how it is other places, but around Georgia, they got a lot of the theaters where they can only hold half capacity.
Yeah.
So it makes it kind of difficult to to break even or make any money for a promoter around here. And a lot of the theaters is telling us that March is when they're expecting to kind of be let go and be able to go full capacity or whatever. But I'm if everything goes well, I'm supposed to start doing some touring with I had mentioned before Georgette Jones. Supposed to start doing some touring with her. But like I said, it just kind of depends on how this COVID thing works out, you know.
Very, very true. So we keep hearing about the vaccine coming a lot sooner than later. It might come before the end of the year from the reports I've been reading. So that is some encouraging news. And but even with that, we still gotta follow these guidelines and just make sure everybody is safe. So I appreciate you for just looking at monitor everything and seeing how things turn out in these coming months. Um, so that's very important. It's very crucial for the artists and to these venues that's putting live music back out there. So things will be different, obviously, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Um, so you got the EP coming out, hopefully by the end of the year. I look forward to that. Where can people check you out? Social media, whether it's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, any other links. Where can people check you out?
It's Aaron Tanner Music on Facebook and Instagram, and also have a YouTube channel and website, which is aarontannermusic.com. I don't have a Twitter. I tried. I couldn't figure Twitter out. It didn't make any sense to me, so I gave up.
So aarontannermusic.com. That's the main place to go. The EP is on the way. Until then, always on my mind. It's available on all digital music platforms, and the music video is on YouTube and it's on Facebook as well.
Yes, sir.
So
and I also have. I'm sorry. I also have another song that was released. If anybody wants to check it out, it was released back in May, I think.
Yeah.
And it's actually one I wrote as a tribute to a fallen soldier, and it's called "As They Carry Me Back Home." It's on digital platforms as well.
Awesome. Definitely check that out as well. Salute to all the soldiers, to all the men and to the men and women in uniform for their hard work and sacrifice to keep us safe and everything.
Yes, sir.
Aaron, it was great chatting with you. Thank you so much for being on the show. You're a good dude. I look forward to this EP, and I'm 2021 coming up. I'm gonna be playing a lot more music than usual. So once this EP comes out, I'm gonna be playing some tunes on there too, for sure.
All right. Well, I appreciate it, man.
You take care of yourself, be safe, and enjoy the rest of your weekend.
All right. You too, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.